At ease. It's your boy Soul Immortal. You know, brothers, a lot of the reasons we have so many problems in our lives is because we tolerate too much. You know, when it comes to our jobs, of course, you know, the majority of us are overworked and underpaid. You know, we get screwed on scheduling, we get screwed on having certain holidays and missing certain events in our lives. You know, even when it comes to the government, you know, certain bills and certain laws, you know, are due to people that tolerate it too much. You know, they're mandating certain things now. They're taking away certain freedoms, and we're just tolerating too much. But when it comes to women in our lives, guys, I'm telling you, that has to be an area where there's zero tolerance. Let me explain.
Is it not written in your law that ye are gods? You understand what I'm saying? So it just depends on what level you on based on, whether you're human or whether you're immortal.
So what do I say that when it comes to women, we need to be men of zero tolerance? Because, you know, if you think about, you know, our jobs and our careers, you know, we're in survival mode. You know, we're just trying to survive until we can get ourselves in better positions. So we deal with a few things, right? When it comes to, you know, the local governments or the federal governments, you know, we just give Caesar what's his. We tolerate a little bit and we just keep it moving, right? But when it comes to women, you have to understand that throughout history, you know, this is what destroys a man. If you let a wrong woman inside your fortress, and I mean your spiritual, you know, fortress, then that's the quickest way to destroy a man. So we have to be very cautious on what type of woman we allow inside of that, right? Now, let me be clear first, because I don't want to sound like some tyrant when it comes to women. Now, you have to understand that when a woman comes into my circle, you know, she's getting the treatment royale. I'm not going to even cap like I'm not, you know, that type of brother, right? And it's not that women get anything special. It's just that, you know, women are able to participate in my life. You know, I like, you know, eating nice foods. I like going nice places. I like doing fun things. And if a woman is in my life, then she's gonna have, you know, a part of that, right? In addition to that, you know, I like spoiling women a little bit. I like giving massages. You know, she might get a bubble bath every once in a while. The whole candle setup. You know what I'm saying? You know, flowers. I'm not really into flowers. You know, there might be one or two occasions throughout the year I want to get flowers. But what I'm saying is, a woman is being treated nice if she's in my world, right? Now, having said that, you have to understand, brother, that I've set the bar high. You know, my prerequisites, my standards are through the roof. Because you have to understand this. You know, as a single man, I'm in complete charge of my empire, complete charge of my, you know, kingdom, right? Everything that goes on here, I'm quarterbacking this whole situation. And as a single man, you know, I'm taking care of everything. I'm paying all the bills. I'm doing all the grocery shopping. I'm doing all the cleaning. I'm doing everything here. So you have to understand that. If I'm letting someone in, and I'm going to be delegating some of this stuff, there has to be some order. There can't be any room for error. You know what I'm talking about? Now, brothers, one area where you have to have zero tolerance with women, it has to be in the area of dependability. You know, in other words, you know, a woman has to, if she says she's going to do a thing, she needs to do it. If she says she's going to be a certain place, she has to be there. You know, I hear a lot of dating coaches talk about, you know, women that flake, you know, and all this stuff. And I've heard brothers say, you know, well, if a woman flakes on you, then hey, just, you know, give her a second chance, but kind of be more resistant on setting a date. And in my mind, I'm like, hell no. You know, if a woman shows any signs of flaking, matter of fact, if a woman shows any signs of even being on the fence about flaking, brothers, pull cord ASAP. I'm telling you, you can't tolerate that type of activity in your life. You know what I'm saying? You know, and the thing is this: when it comes to dependability, for me, brothers, that's life or death. It's a life or death mentality to me, because you gotta understand, man, the world that I was in a number of years ago, back when I was in the desert, back when I was in the trenches, When a man said he was going to do a certain thing or be a certain place, brother, it was life or death. If a man didn't stand on his word, people were going to die behind that, right? And I just brought that with me along with life. So dependability is crucial. I think of a time like, in the event, internet ever goes down and these cell phones are no longer, any good. There's no internet, there's no electricity. I think of a world that's just falling out, right? And then I think about a woman being in my life at that time. I need to make sure she's on point. If I put a plan in place and I'm like, babe, take the kids and meet me here at this time on this day, I need to know that woman is going to be able to, follow that direction. And again, she's going to be where she's supposed to be, and do what she's supposed to. That's crucial to me, brothers. That's crucial to me. Even my family, we have a game plan that if something ever happened like that, we have a rally point. Everybody know where they're supposed to be and what they're supposed to do. That's crucial to me. So when I think about things like, a woman in my life, she's saying, and we've agreed that, hey, you know what? And I'm delegating this to you. On this day, you going grocery shop? Are you paying these bills? I need to know that you're going to do what you say you're going to do and be where there's zero tolerance in that, guys. You have to understand that is crucial. Now, another area, guys, where there has to be zero tolerance when it comes to women is when it comes to respect. See, you have to understand, man, that a woman is representing you 24 hours a day. In other words, when the world looks at your woman, she's simply an extension of you. So she has to be respectful of you at all times, brothers. Now, I know there are a lot of men that kind of have issues with their woman, and their women, getting out, going out with the girls and doing, brunches and all that stuff. The woman in my life, man, she has to be in that lane because I have so much going on. She needs to have time with the girl. She needs to, have hobbies of her own, right? And the thing is, when your woman is going out or my woman is going out, like one thing I don't mind is her looking sexy. I know a lot of brothers want their women going out looking like nuns, but hell, if my woman has been in the gym and she's toned up and she's sticking the thighs and all that stuff, it's like, man, do your thing. Like be in your feminine energy, like be sexy, but don't be, disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? There was I was dating a young lady, some time ago, and we had a lot of issues throughout the relationship, But one thing I can say, man, is that she was very respectful. I knew that if I was with her, she was showing respect. I knew that if she was alone, she was showing me that same respect, right? And I can remember one time we were at a party. It was like a little day party or something, man. Music lit, drinks, and and after some time, the women, I guess everybody was getting a little loose or whatever. And there was a point where all the women went to this wall and they were all taking these classy photos. And I don't know what changed, but just in a split second, they just started getting a little ratchet, man. They start, twerking and taking pictures. And all of a sudden, I saw all these women turn around and they start putting their ass toward the camera. And I just sit back and I was like, man, she better not, And brother, out of all these women, man, she was the only one that kind of kept it classy because she knew if nothing else, I didn't tolerate that, guys. And I'm telling you, again, a woman is representing you 24 hours a day. So like when your woman goes out, even if she's running to the grocery store, I know Monique was just talking about women wearing bonnets and flips, and pajamas to the airport and all that stuff. Guys, you can't tolerate that. You can't tolerate that. Your woman is an extension of you, so respect has to be there, And when it comes to saying, when it comes to even identifying if a woman is going to be respectful or not, you have to look at that woman's life before you even met her. You know what I'm saying? And today it's easy. Social media, Facebook, IG, all that stuff. You can look at a woman's life as a single woman. You know what I'm saying? If she's a single woman and she isn't carrying herself in a certain way, then brother, you have to know that, yes, she might be respectful in your presence, but when she's alone, she's going to revert back to that old self. So really what I'm saying is for a woman to respect you, you have to find a woman that respects herself. You know what I'm saying? But guys, respect is crucial. Again, You know, a lot of the problems we face, you know, are because we have zero tolerance in our lives. And I'm talking about, for me, it's dependability, it's respect. But brothers, there are a number of areas where we have to tighten up, or where we have to just, stop dealing with certain issues. You know, women are in these streets wilding out. Man, I'm seeing married women. I'm seeing married women on the gram. I'm seeing married women when I'm out and about conduct themselves like straight thoughts, bro. Like straight thoughts. You know, and I'm like, bro, like she got a whole husband at the house and she out here just wilding. Brothers, man, we have to stop letting these women on the inside. You know, I can sit here and talk about having zero tolerance, but another thing that us men do is, we aren't calling a spade a spade. You know what I'm saying? In other words, we'll get women sometimes and we'll see the potential in a woman. In other words, you'll get with a woman, man, and she'll be subpar in some areas, but just because she fine, just because she cute, just because the lips and eyes are popping, you tend to deal with certain things in hopes that she's going to change and be something else at some point in time. I'm gonna tell you this, brothers. A woman is not going to change no more than 1 or 2 degrees, difference from when you meet her. When you meet a woman, who she is, her standards, her values, her morals, that's who she is. That's not going to change too much just because you come in her world. If it does change, again, it's going to slowly start reverting back to her true foundation, or when she's out in public without you, she's going to be that other person. So that's one thing we have to get away from. We have to start seeing a woman and just calling it what it is, man. Let's stop trying to, it's 2021, man. Every woman know how she needs to move if she's going to be in a solid brother's life. And if she's not moving like that, if she doesn't have the characteristics, brothers, we have to stop entertaining them. Now if you're in a stage in your life, brothers, where you're just kind of, out having your fun and you're just looking for, some females to hang out with on the weekend and that type zone, then of course do what you do, man. Get with the the fun girls, and there are plenty of them out there. There are plenty of women that you can find on social media that just love to hang out and spend time with a brother. You know what I'm talking about. But man, when you're talking about letting someone in your fortress, I'm talking about a woman that's going to be spending ample amounts of time in your space. A woman is getting ready to know how you function on the inside, your daily moves. Brother, you have to have zero tolerance with these women. Because again, I'm telling you, look at the Bible, man. Look at the books of old, man. All the brothers that fail because they let the wrong women in. We have to be men of zero tolerance. And I'm telling you, brothers, if a woman comes in your life and she isn't checking these certain boxes, you have to vote her ass off the island.